I certainly, as the head of the bank, understood what the DA was pursuing. He really was pursuing the institution and want to set an example of what he could do to a financial institution. But he, of course, needed the supporting witnesses. In that respect, he did attempt to go after the employees of the bank. Those employees that cooperated with him was given a what they call a cooperation agreement, treating somewhat, much lightly, including the one that actually the chief witness and the one that we fired, and causing we say the fraud.
Can you estimate how much money you've spent defending your bank?
Yes, roughly for legal fee itself, approximately $10 million, a little exceed $10 million. But there are other than legal fees, which banks very much had to be day-to-day involved with, such as the loss of business opportunity, and such as the lost third-party relationship to the bank is very important. In the case of losing business opportunity, third-party banking relationship with other, the loss to the institution is somewhere around another $15 million or so. Altogether, you would say the cost of the institution is approximately $25 million.
For me personally, I really never wanted to have for him to have a bank. I always say he wants to help the Chinese community. There are other things he could do, but he wanted to do that because, excuse me, because he wants these Chinese people who work so hard. They always feel like they have to have real estate. That's their basic pride, to establish homes and all that. So since they couldn't borrow money from other banks, so that's how he started the Chinese bank.
Really, we were so concentrating on the case. In the beginning, maybe, somebody asked you to wear a microphone, or somebody is having a camera over you was somewhat of a distraction. But after a little bit, it becomes sort of you don't even realize that they were there.
I was never angry. I was just just never thought this would happen in my life, because I didn't have a good life, and I always wanted my children to have a better life. And they went to school, they went to graduate school. I always thought eventually they would be successful, do something good. But I never thought for five years, they had to go through this waste of time. And that's, for me, time is such an essence. It goes and never come back. Money comes and goes. So I just felt very, very upset. And then the family honor, you don't want to lose face. And then my girls, even though wasted 5 years of their precious time, but they become even stronger and more, want to do more things for injustice as well.
Yeah, my hope is always that we would generate a lot of movement. I think we have, to a large extent. This film is all over the country. Every city is a major city has been shown it. We have received a lot of people. And oddly enough, those people who support us not necessarily are us Chinese, but felt that injustice has been done, and that they were so glad they were fighting back. In fact, I had a lady said, you have to understand, you are not just fighting for Chinese. I thought he was very, very sort of upset or something, but he said, you are really fighting for all the minority people, all the disadvantaged people, all the poor people. So that made us feel that the battle sort of is worthwhile.